we've got that thumbs up. Drivers behind the lines in 3, 2, 1, go.
We've started the autonomous period in our first lower bracket match here at Kettering. The team that wins moves on. The team that doesn't goes back to the pits as the Torque Machine over on the Red Alliance, they are up but not engaged, as are the Engine Nerds. We go into the teleoperated period with a score of red 26, blue 20. Engineers working to line up and grab a cone as the Chimeras zip into that blue loading station to do some scoring of their own. The Macadam Knights, 36-67 over on the Blue Alliance, moving very deliberately to pick up some of those free game pieces in the middle of the field as they shoot. Actually, they're waiting for their partners to shoot and score some more. Chimeras score another game piece, and they're over into the blue loading station. Meanwhile, over on the Red Alliance, Torque and the Biting Bulldogs both into that red loading station, doing some pretty fast cycle times for these teams as they continue to pile up the score for red. Got 70 seconds left in this one, only 5 points apart, make it 12 now. Red still has a slight lead, but this is by no means decided yet, as these are both very competitive alliances. Engine Nerds shoot up to the middle tier, and they score 3 for the Blue Alliance. And they're already back into the loading station to get more game pieces. Meanwhile, Macadam Knights taking a little bit of love from the Blue Devils, 41-30. As the Blue Devils shoot across the field and score 2 for red. The whistle means it's end game. It's the end game period. Red's up 115. Blue has 89. Looks like we've got 6 red links completed. We have 4 blue links completed. We've got 10 seconds left. Let's see what these machines can do. We've got 3 blue robots up, and they're all engaged. Are we going to get 3 over on red? We've got 2. Red's engaged, and we will see the official scores shortly. Okay, our official scorekeeper says that those scores are ready. Let's roll it. It's going to be a win for the Red Alliance with a score of 145 to 136. No penalties again. And we would like to thank Team 2337, the Engine Nerds, Team 1684, the Chimeras, and Team 3667, the Macadam Knights, for giving us some great competition here at Kettering. Okay, Fun Desk, we're back to you.
Match number 5 is in the books here in round number 2. Congratulations to our number 8 Red Alliance advancing through in the lower bracket. Unfortunate for the number 4 Alliance, they are eliminated. Lots of stuff to break down in this match. Jim, let's stop the replay. Tell me more about it.
Yeah, again, another upset. Lots of upsets here at Kettering 2. Starting off in autonomous mode, if you watch this higher-seeded Blue Alliance miss pickup by the Engine Nerds. They dropped the initial cone, coming out again with a miss pickup by Chimeras as well on the far side. So this autonomous mode, some successful scores from the Red Alliance. It ends up being 26-20 for red going into teleop.
Yeah, looking at this as back and forth as they go. Red Alliance, I have to admit, they impressed me more than I think they exceeded my expectations for what I saw there.
And if you watch 41-30 here, just low on the ground, kind of out of sight, but they do a great job staying out of everybody's way, working that bottom row all the way through this match. If you watch, they're driving smart, keeping in their lane, and playing a little proactive defense in a couple spots during this match. Watch as they come in and score another, just staying out of the way of 35-39.
Yeah, and having that ground pickup versatility can be so helpful for something like this. Even there, you saw, you're right, Jim, they got out of the way when they had to, went back and forth when they needed to. Really smart thinking there. Just go back a few seconds. Let's look at this. 41-30, not able to get that game piece. So instead, they're going to go back around when they see it needs to be clear and head right back. Really smart play by the Red Alliance overall.
Yeah, they're leaving that piece there. No one will get scored, and the 35-39 just put it in as on the base row. And if you watch, it's a small, light robot, has higher ground speed, being lighter than a lot of these other bigger robots, and just fast and furious.
Blue Alliance, looking at them, I mean, overall, I don't think they did bad necessarily by any means. We saw some decent cycles, but you're right, a couple drops. Unfortunately, it's those little mistakes. They just add up sometimes.
Yeah, the engine nerds on at least 2 occasions, I saw that, they dropped a cone in autonomous. They dropped another one partway through the match. Just the details really matter. You make mistakes, you lose on these narrow margin games.
And it's hard sometimes. We got a new robot coming into the mix as well too. They haven't played with the Alliance yet. They haven't prepped beforehand as well. That can definitely be a difficult situation sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. And again, 41-30 here, just zipping in here, and they play a little proactive defense, checking the Blue Alliance right there. Boom, see, they just get in the way but keep going. Doesn't cut much off their time, but just slows down Blue just a little bit.
Now let's go to the end game here. We really got to look at the situation right here. Blue Alliance has all 3 robots ready to get docked and engaged, and we were definitely worried. Jim, you and I were talking during the match. You're like, oh my goodness.
8 seconds left. 8 seconds on the clock. All 3 red robots on the ground, scurrying around, falling off the sides. They finally decide to abandon the triple, go for the deuce, and they make it good here with just 0 seconds left on the clock.
And that's the right play, right? When it's 106 to 123, you have enough of a buffer, sending 2 robots, the right play for Red Alliance and getting them the victory.
Yeah, and that number 8 Alliance not to be outdone. Number 8 moving on to essentially semifinals category.
Well, we're going to keep moving on. Match number 6 is ahead next. Let's send it back down to the field. Meet our next set of competitors.